Hiya, you alright? So today I'm going to do a Christmas cake. I've never actually made one before because I don't like it, and I think I don't like it because I'm not keen on currants and raisins and sultanas, and I don't like booze in my cakes either. So I'm going to give it a bash. I feel like I should have Michael Bublé in the background and a few twinkly lights, but it's October. But you need to know now, don't you? So I'll show you the fruit that I'm putting in. So I'll put all the measurements on at the end for you to screenshot. So I've got some glacé cherries, some figs. Are they dates or yeah, dates? Dried apricots and some crystallised ginger. I want it to be gingery, orangey. You just get crystallised ginger like that. I think you can eat it as it is. It's like, yeah, nice. Like you can eat it like sweets, I suppose. Really nice, tasty. So I'll weigh everything out. You need a decent sized dish. You want 220 grams self-raising flour, 220 grams light brown sugar, 4 eggs, 220 grams of soft butter, 2 teaspoons of mixed spice, and 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. Zest an orange, and you're going to want the juice of half of it. Go in with the juice of half an orange. And squeeze it out. No pips though. Mix it together. Now this smells nice and warm and rich and Christmassy already. So one of the things I don't like about Christmas cake also is getting big chunks of fruit. So I'm going to chop all this up. I'm going to put it in my little mini blitzer. I'm going to chop it all up so that it's small. Use a knife if you want. If you don't mind big bits, go for your life. But I mean, a big bit of ginger like that's not going to be that pleasant to get in your mouth. So, or a great big cherry. Make sure that there's no stones in your fruit. I got all these in Tesco's. They've got a really good selection. So let's get chopping. So mix all your chopped fruit in. Put your orange zest in as well. And give it a good mix. We want to really distribute that fruit right through this batter. There we go. Taste it. Oh, do you know what? That's lovely. Gingery, spicy, oranginess, sweetness, warmth. That's what you want. So I've got a tin. You're going to need to line it just to be on the safe side. There we go. That's a bit big, hang on. A bit more off. I can't find my kitchen scissors. There. Put your mixture into your tin and just flatten it down. I mean, it looks good already. It smells delicious. I don't know how much it'll rise because there's so much fruit in there. Fruitcake doesn't tend to rise that much, does it? I don't know. We'll see, won't we? For those of you that like a number, and I know some of you do, 25 centimetres is the size of this cake tin. But it doesn't matter how big your cake tin is, as long as it's big enough. It can be square, rectangle, loaf tin. Use what you've got. Now put your oven on 160, let it warm up. Now that goes into the oven. We'll check on it in an hour. Now you'll notice there's no alcohol in there. If you want a bit of booze in, put about 100 mils of brandy or whatever it is you put in Christmas cake. Mix it in with your batter, and that's grand. I think it makes it taste rotten, so there's no alcohol in mine. But you do you. This has had an hour. See if it's done. Yeah, that's done, I think. Just let that cool. I put some foil over the top halfway because I didn't want it getting too dark in colour. So this cake was made a couple of days ago now, and now I'm ready to ice it. I didn't ice it before because I didn't have any bits to put on top, but I've got them now. So as long as this is wrapped up well, it's fine. I didn't have a container big enough, so I just wrapped it well with cling film. The smell, when you take that cling film off, is really nice. It's good. There we go. I'm going to tip it onto my plate. And you want the bottom on the top side because you want a nice flat surface. Just lift this off. Remember, we lined the tin. There we go. Now, if you want to start making your own icing, crack on. I'm not. I've bought some ready-made marzipan and some ready-made fondant icing. Right, so we've unrolled it. Get your tin and get your shape. Just go around it with a blunt knife. Don't be scoring your worktop, but go around so that you get a nice circle, same size as your tin. Just carefully lift it out. There we go. And just lay it on top of your cake. Do the same with your icing. Don't throw the scraps away, they can be re-rolled and reused. I've unrolled the icing. Do exactly the same. Now this is the layer that everyone's going to see, so put it on carefully. And we can just kind of crimp down the edge because we need to make it look decent. So what you can do is get your edge and kind of just push it down. And the same again with your scraps. Roll it back up because you've got all that fruit left. So you're going to make another one, maybe make an oblong one or something. But this icing can be moulded together and re-rolled. So keep it, don't throw it away because you'll use it. Just put it back in the packet. Now to go around the sides, I've got some ribbon. It's just gift ribbon. It's just out of a B&M. Been to B&M this morning, so take it out of the packet if I can get into it. So measure how much of it you need and just wrap it round. And to stick it, just melt some jam or something to use as glue. Try not to get the glitter on your cake. There. So your ribbon's on. And I've also got this star thing. These are just Christmas decorations. Cut their tags off. There, look. I mean, that looks like you could have bought it, but we haven't. I've got a nice little star, and I've also got these little candles. Just thought something a bit different. Just pop a little candle on. How gorgeous is that? And we haven't slaved and slaved. That looks as if you've bought it in a shop. Nobody'll know. But how pretty. I'm impressed with myself. I've never made a Christmas cake before. I would never attempt with the whole make your own icing, make your own marzipan. Not a chance. There's no need. Give that a go. So I think we're ready to cut a piece of this now. The moment of truth. Got myself a cup of tea. And you can just take these off, knock the candles off. It's better you can see. I'm going to cut it in half straight down the middle because I want to know what it's like. Being as though this is the first time I've made it. Well, not quite down the middle, but fingers crossed. It smells good. It's very fruity. It cuts nicely. Show you up there. How nice is that? Just it's lighter in colour, isn't it? I suppose if you used a dark brown sugar it would be dark. Do you know what? Bloody hell. That is, and I'm not blowing my own trumpet here, that's the nicest Christmas cake I've ever had. I don't like Christmas cake, I don't eat it. That's why I've never made it. And I told you why I didn't like it. I don't like the big bits of fruit. I don't like bitty raisins and currants and sultanas. So I've used different fruits. And when you use the fruits that I've used, like the figs, go gooey and fudgy, the same as the dates, a bit like toffee. That's good. That's really good. Because there's the crystallised ginger in there, it's chopped up finely, but you get little bits of crystallised ginger texture that's really pleasant and nice and warm on your tongue. That's really nicely warmly spiced. It's really nice. I would happily, more than happily, enjoy a piece of this. Give this a go. This is amazing. I don't know how long Christmas cake lasts. This won't last very long. People will eat this. Usually there's Christmas cake in a tin for months after Christmas. If you've got it for weeks after Christmas, why is it still there? Why is it still there? This won't be. This will go. People will like to eat this with a cup of tea. This is delicious. So you need to make this. Very fruity, warm, festive Christmas cake. Decorate it how you like. Put the things on that you like. You can buy coloured icing. Pop that on. But yeah, really good. Give it a go. You'll be so pleased that you did. If you think this deserves some stars, that would be really appreciated. But give it a go. Your friends and family will love this. You'll love this. It's really worth a make. So have a great evening. Go and buy your ingredients. Screenshot the recipe and give it a go. Have a lovely evening. Bye bye.